sunflowers are going big. This rain we had gave them a little kickstart. They're not mammoth Russian looking things, but they're going. These two that the deer ate are coming back. And there's a bunch of little ants on that. But the zero maintenance sunflowers look like they're making a comeback. And I keep saying this, the compost bin, I throw food in there and the animals all come back and they jump on this thing, bend it up, knock it down, and every day I have to come back out here and put it back in its spot. So I always say this, I gotta go pick up leaves from the woods and put them in here. Here we go, the leave it alone sunflowers. They got a little bit of water as a cheat on the really dry days to get them started, but for the most part, I've left them alone. This is pretty much a wild sunflower patch. It is the first one. Today's the day. We're gonna save the seeds. Look at that. That's like a perfect tomato. I have to make a seed saving video. Looks delicious. Starting to get peppers.
What are you doing over there, silly?
Got another pepper growing here. And I thought I saw some peppers over here. Yep. There's a bunch of peppers growing on this one. Things are starting to happen. And the peppers and the tomatoes. No sneezy dogs allowed. Here's another day of row number 3 of the tomatoes. Everything's looking healthy, getting big. Purple beauties are starting to change. Get some ripening going on there. Everything looks good. More tiny Tims, lots of tiny Tims. Some more beefsteaks here. And not much going on that one. The peppers, we are getting lots of peppers. So there's one tiny one right there. There's another one right there. And then this bush has a whole bunch growing in there. So rows number 3 and 4, where I removed most of the roots and grass, are doing well. Pepper and tomato row that I just rototilled and threw the seeds. Starting to get some flowers. This one's got a problem. But they're starting to grow, but yeah, rows 1 and 2, just throw the seeds in the ground with all the muck, not doing so well. Put the seeds in the ground, rototilled, and removed a lot of the grass and roots. These 2 rows are doing pretty well. And again, I'll note this again, these 2 rows, the tomatoes were transplanted from row 1 to row 3. The peppers are rotated or transplanted from row 2 to row 4. So this is a cleaned out row, but you can see the weeds come back fast. and transplants doing well. So is it the transplant, or was it the heavily weeded and removed roots? And these 2 rows are just hanging on. Do some ash or some cardboard in the barrel. Gonna make some ash for the fertilizer. So it's all clean stuff in there that I'm gonna use the ash in the garden for fertilizer. Tomatoes love ash and dried up eggshells. I'll show you a video on that. Junk mail, cardboard, small boxes of cardboard. This is what I do. I'm making that tomato fertilizer. They love the ash. Check out that gift that somebody gave me. I just want to add another note out here. The tick problem, they've been missing. So I'm keeping this grass cut short. And keep it short, the ticks stay away. It's just gonna be my little one-day kind of update video. Thanks for watching. Pepper plants are all going pretty well. There's a pepper back in there. There's some nice peppers there. I'm just waiting for the disappointment. What's some, oh no, look at that one. It's got a little back bottom, maybe? I don't know. Some peppers growing there. Let's get in here and check it out. Jump that big fence. Look at them. Look at them peppers. That is some good stuff right there. That is not so good. Look at that. There's some peppers. They're all going. Hurrah for row 4 of the transplant peppers. I just hope I get some before the animals. Look at all these peppers. There's a nice big one up under there. I can't wait for these. These are the twisters. Those are going to be some good stuff. And then that last one's got some on there. Row 2 of the peppers. They're just not growing. But now we know if you want pepper plants, you have to weed. Thing with tomatoes. But on a good note, this one just kind of sprung up. That one is just dying. And this one just sprung up. That one's dying off. This one's springing up. But on these, we got some tomatoes. Good stuff. So these, I will log what these varieties are, and we'll grow more of these and less of the others next year. Check out that tomato row. That's some good stuff right there. We got some more turning red. I picked 2 earlier. I got scared. This one's just kind of hanging on. This one is going good. Purple Beauties. I had to pick that one. The skin started cracking on it. This one's got some scarring on that skin. So Purple Beauty grew really good, but it's just not producing. It did produce. It was the first tomato I picked. But it looks like it's struggling now, and that skin was really thick. Got some tomatoes on that vine. Look at this, the Tiny Tim. It's making a comeback in all them weeds. Here we got some more cherries. This plant's just growing, staying alive. And here, plant is just thin, but it's got some tomatoes growing on it. '16th week is turning out to be a pretty good week. Oh, if you're wondering what these black things are, they're called towels. They're growing pretty good, aren't they? Out there's the wild squash, zucchini, and pumpkin patch. My battery's dead, so I'm gonna have to charge up, and we'll get out there and check them out later. I really want to grow a lot more fruit out there, but I see what the deer do. I'm gonna have to build some kind of fence. Maybe I won't go as far back there. I will stay closer to this side where I got lights. I got no lights back there. It's pitch black. You can't even see your hand in front of your face at night back there. But you do see the animals walking around. Put the spotlight back in there, see their eyes, and they're definitely munching on my zucchinis, pumpkins, and squash. Let's get back there and see what we got happening back there, or what's left of what's happening. We'll start out with the pet bird food pumpkin seeds. Looks like something, hopefully, looks like something will hopefully happen if the deer quit eating them flowers. So it'd be nice to get a pumpkin back here. Spaghetti squash. Got some flowering. Hopefully we get something that don't get eaten here. A little bit of flowering there. And that is it. That one's just hanging on. These pumpkins. Hopefully something comes of this. Here's another one there. But that's nice. Let's get some pumpkins growing. Quit eating my flowers, dear. Not really sure what is going on there. But pumpkin. Everything else in here is kind of falling off. And here, got another pumpkin flower. These zucchinis are finally flowering. All right, we got a pollinator. Get some zucchinis growing, will ya? Gone. That's why I'm never gonna get anything to grow back here. They're eating it all. Free salad buffet, come and get it. Just one hanging on there. Yeah, it looks like that flower might have just fell off. And just some staying alive here. Just staying alive. Come on, zucchini, bloom. Last zucchini out here. Just one little bloom. So that's it. Just a quick zucchini, pumpkin, and squash update. But we'll see if these big yellow flowers signal the deer to come and eat it. They've been doing everything else. And these just not flowering much at all. Yeah, somebody's out here digging up, looking for something. that's it with the wild squash, pumpkin, zucchini patch. So that's my 16th week update. Thank you for watching. We're finally getting peppers growing. We're finally picking some tomatoes. And everything else is just going along. Oh, and we got the sunflower that bloomed. So, as far as a experimental low maintenance garden, this one is gonna be a good garden next year. Seeing what grows out here on its own. Imagine what it's gonna do with some care. Thanks for watching.